All right, welcome to the first edition of Cooking with Dave. I'm gonna do my bison ham and cheese breakfast sandwiches. We got the farmhouse buns here, low sugar ketchup. You got 1 egg, your egg whites, salsa. Here's the bison I've already weighed out, 2.5 ounces, as you can already see. Low fat cheese, fat-free cheese, a little ham, and spinach. So first thing I do is I weigh out my bison, raw of course, put it over here and low to medium high on that. While that's cooking, you get your eggs ready. I only do 1. It's good for you, but I just keep my fats fairly low. So just do 1 and then fill in the rest with egg whites. And then I do anywhere between 100 to 200 grams egg whites. Got 80 there. So open up a new one. I used to mix it with milk, but just go normal now. We'll do 150. Makes a big omelet. And while the bison's cooking up, just get your eggs going. And then with the bison, I'm going to cook the spinach with that while it's going and then season it all and then dump it into the omelet. And you can see the seasonings over here. For the bison, I'm gonna do the fajita with garlic, maybe some black pepper, and do that a couple times while it's cooking. And then the fresh ground pink salt and black pepper with the crushed red for the omelet. And I'm gonna do this at kind of medium heat. And so while that's cooking, I get that in there so that it has like a solid layer before I dump the bison in. Just get that over there. And then we'll have the spinach ready. So you can hear it already going. A little fajita, a little bit of garlic. I do a little bit of black pepper. I've been told I like my food super spicy, and black pepper will do that. We'll let that go. And then we'll have those toasted over there. Throw this back up. And I'd say this takes, 2 to 3 minutes. I'll season it every time I mix it up a little bit. Not necessarily with the black pepper every time. And what's good about this is where I'm gonna throw the ham. And it'll soak up the extra juices. Bison's fairly lean, so it doesn't do too much. One more. And then I'm going to get the spinach, get it in there and let it wilt. I like the way that tastes better. All right, so while that's going, I'm gonna weigh out my ham that I'm gonna do. This is for the topper. I did 75 yesterday. I'm gonna do 90 today. And then just mix that around until it's nice and wilted. Turn that up just a little bit. More garlic, more fajita. Let's see what we're doing right here. A little bit longer. Turn this down some. So that's pretty much ready to go right there. And then we'll cook the ham on that for the topper. Fat-free goes on the inside, and then 2% on the top for a little extra. So we did 89 grams of that. All right, that's getting fairly close enough. I'm gonna move this over. And then kind of just evenly distribute it throughout there, and it'll get cooked in. Give that another hit, and then we'll get these kind of going for the top. Turn that down just a little bit. So let that continue to cook. I'm gonna start getting these ready. Only thing left to put in here is your fat-free. I do 28 grams. It's fat-free, got a lot of protein. Fat-free cheese doesn't melt very good, but when you put it in the middle of the omelet, you can get it to melt all right. It's not good for like nachos or just like putting on top. This stuff does really good though. I do 28 grams of that, and I can kind of eyeball it. I used to weigh it out all the time, but I kind of have done it so many times. I can tell you what 28 grams looks like. Put that in. First dose of crushed black pepper. And then spice it up. Let that continue to cook. Those are looking good. Excuse me. And then this salsa, freaking super hot. What is it? 30 grams is 2 carbs. So not too bad. All right, so you see it's still just a little liquidy. Just needs a little bit longer. I don't like my buns too toasted. You can adjust this for however much you want. And then I've got no sugar added ketchup. It's just a little bit lower in calories, 1 carb per 16 grams. And I'll just squirt however much I want and then go into MyFitnessPal and put it in, and then adjust the rest of the day accordingly. That looks good. All right. Just look, so you can see it's melting, but it's like iffy. about done. I think yesterday I did like 50 grams of this. I like the ketchup with the salsa as well. And okay. So it's pretty solidified. It's almost there. I'm gonna see if I could, if it's able to flip. Oh, let me do that first. Hot, 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 hot. So 25. That's what I'll do today. Sometimes you can pull it back like that. And then I will season both sides on the outside. Get both of them, just a little bit. It's already got quite a bit on the inside. I'm pretty much done once you flipped it. Now, what I'm gonna do is cut it in half. It's gonna be pretty big for these. Got spinach in there. And then each one gets a little bit of ham. And same thing with this cheese. I've been able to eyeball it for a while now. 9 grams roughly on top. Cover it back up to melt that cheese fairly quickly. And then I usually do 60 grams of salsa. So you got the bottoms right there. And that cheese won't take long to melt. The 2% melts way better than the fat-free. So you can see it's already almost done. Zero that out. Get some fresh salsa on top. I may not even have to go to, yeah, I'm gonna go. 61. And there you have it. The Bison ham and cheese breakfast omelets. Let me know what you think.